Do you kids like to use the worldwide interweb?
The internet?
We do. We know what it is. Well, there was an item published on the
Internet.
Marketing Tech Blog.
All right, I love digging up. See, you make me do this every single week.
I do. Yeah.
When you guys tell me the topic, then I have to go dig up good content on the Marketing Tech Blog.
There's a lot of it.
So I have two articles that I want to talk about specifically with keyword research. The first one is what questions you need to answer with your keyword research. And you started to dive into that. Mm-hmm. And then the second was 6 common keyword misconceptions, which you started to dive in. So the first one, you said it, what keywords drive conversions. And this is the biggest mistake we see from companies is they don't understand which ones drive conversions. And so they go after these keywords that are just terrible for their business. They're broad and highly competitive and everything else. The second one is, what keywords do you currently rank for? Because a lot of times, path of least resistance, that if you already have a website and you've never had somebody help you and you've built up all of this authority over time and your domain is 10 years old, you're already known for some things and you're already ranking for some things.
That's right.
So going into site strategics and getting them to run a report, they can tell you, hey, here's the things that you rank on. So here's some ideas for keywords.
That's right.
That you can rank on easier because you already have that authority. What central topics can your keywords could be categorized into? So site hierarchy, makes a difference,
Big difference.
and so, how you organize your site and how you organize that content is important. So, understanding that. What keywords, of course, should you compete for? So what is your competitors known for? What are they after? Sometimes if you're a small guy, it's pretty easy, right?
Oh, yeah.
You go look up the major competitor in there and you see all the keywords that they're going after. You know that they're getting conversions off of those because they got $1 million budget. You got you don't have a budget. So you can go after those ones. And then of course, what keywords could you generate content on that will result in rankings and traffic? So sometimes it isn't the conversion, right? Sometimes it's just building authority for a certain, a certain topic that you want to do. So those are things that you can answer with keyword research that really help guide your content strategy and your site in general.
Better believe it.
The second article on 6 common keyword misconceptions, I really enjoyed writing this one. First, people think that they need a page per keyword, and is terrible, because they have all this basically analogous whatever vomit of content out there. None of it's good, but they have 20 pages of it. A single page can rank for dozens of different keyword combinations, and often does.
That's right.
So keep that in mind. Especially, I think the latest algorithm changes really favor a nice long page with a lot of detail, with video and and
it's
imagery.
not about the number of pages. It's not.
High volume keywords with great rankings may lead to a lot of visits, but can actually be a detriment to your conversion rates. You talked about that. And then we always, take with people and we separate their branded keywords from their other. So people say, wow, this page gets a lot of ranking. Well, it's your product name. Duh. You're always going to rank for that. But, how many people are searching for your product when they're searching for this thing? More traffic, of course, you guys mentioned this doesn't mean more conversions. So if you go after these broad-based terms and you even start ranking on them, you can increase your bounce rates and really frustrate people.
Now, why are the bounce rates really important?
Well, because a bounce is a good indicator of how interested people are in the topic and whether you answered the question or not that they were looking for.
Right.
So if you rank high on a term that isn't really relevant to what you're trying to do, you're just going to frustrate people. They want the answer. So leave it alone. Let the guy that can answer that, let him rank on that. You go after the people that that are going to convert for you.
Very good.
Keywords and meta descriptions. This is always a up for grabs conversation. As far as I know, and you're the expert, they don't impact your rank.
Nope.
But seeing that keyword in the search engine result page underneath your article title or whatever may attract that person to click.
That's going to be in the descriptions. If you actually put keywords in your meta keywords,
Oh,
you're literally
no, not that one.
Yeah.
Don't do that one.
You're tipping your hat to showing the cards to all your competitors.
Yeah.
You know?
And then the last one is look for questions. We just tested a app I want to talk about, a word tracker. Have you seen that?
Yep.
So they have a filter on it, the coolest filter in the world. Check the box and it says, what are the questions that are asked about this topic?
Ooh.
Now you just have your frequently asked questions.
There's your content
Yeah.
right there.
So that's it.
Oh, very good. Hey, that's some great complimentary articles. If you haven't seen Marketing Tech Blog, go there. Go there right now.
Not while you're driving.
Not while you're driving. Although they do have a really cool app, but don't read the app while you're driving. MarketingTechBlog.com. There's a slew of articles. I tell you, the site's been around for years. Doug's been putting a lot of content, and his staff have been putting a lot of content in there. Great infographics, great information about marketing in all different spectrums and all different levels of knowledge as well, from a very savvy marketer to the novice. I mean, literally, it gives you a starting point across the board. It really does.
Thank you.